Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're out here. Where are we? Exactly?
Vegas.
It's been a really long weekend, hasn't
It
it?
has, man, the last 3 days.
So what has been going on these last few days in Vegas?
Well, what's been happening these last few days was the regional on Friday,
All
which I
right.
went to.
All right.
I got top 8 with that.
There we go.
And then on Saturday, I went to Daylon Mack's tournament.
And what day is it today?
Today is Sunday.
And how did we do?
We did all right. We got top 8.
Okay, we did all right. Okay. So what deck did you use?
What I used for both events was actually a Surge Code.
Search Google. Now, why this leader?
This leader was actually the one that fit my playstyle the most in terms of control, digging, etc., etc. But it was also good for supporting another engine that I really enjoyed.
And what colors were you using for this?
I was using tricolored.
Tricolored.
So, yep. So blue, red, and then yellow.
All right, so now we're gonna get into the deck profile and we'll see what engine you use to supplement this leader.
All right.
Let's get into it.
So for the engine, I used the Frieza swap.
Now, why did we go with Frieza swap here?
Frieza swap is it reminded me a little bit of old swap about how it just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. I like this one because it pumped, like, let's just say you're not awakened and your opponent is. This helps with pumping up the leader by 5k and then having a continuous attack with leader or any of the battle cards that you need.
Very nice.
And I played 4 because it's just, you need to see at least one. After you see one, you don't need the rest. What else I played was Clan Commander Frieza. The Clan Commander was for this to swap into, and also to see the rest of the Frieza Clan pieces.
So those are the top 5, add 1, right?
And that really helps with just consistency, etc., etc. And what else I played was the Czech clans, the Mecha Frieza.
Now, what's the fun thing you can do with this card?
Well, you could actually swap into it.
That's actually a thing.
Yep. So if you need to decrease something by 5k, or you need to go for game, or just need an attacker, there you go. What I also played was Frieza Unending Onslaught.
Interesting. So why did we play this one?
This one was actually because of another mini engine that I put in.
And let's see what that mini engine is.
It returns just battle cards. And then I played the championship, 2 of them. Frieza, Mutable Menace. The reason why I did Mutable only 2 is because you don't need to see it that much. You ditch it off a leader, and then you just use its activate main to get rid of this in order to summon the other Frieza, the boss monster Frieza.
Now, could you play the deck without this card?
No.
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 Rest in peace, wallets. We're gonna cry.
Yeah. And then that is most of the Frieza swap engine, and then I also have 2 5 drops.
2 of the 5 drop freezes. All right.
Board control, and it also goes for game when your opponent least expects it. You attack with all this, 1 energy open. All right, I'll do this, and then just summon this.
So the deck can get pretty aggressive. How early can you do it?
Early as turn 3.
Nice.
And then I also, for my super combos, I played Beerus. Beerus was just to untap with the dual energy and to arrival Cooler.
Now, what did you think of this card?
This card was broken, especially with Invoker, etc., etc. The mills, they're actually pretty good because you don't know what your opponent's going to mill, and it gives you a little bit more insight of what they're playing.
Very nice.
Dual color as well, so these are the colors. Then for the yellow engine, I got Champa.
3 Champa. And that's just your counterplay card?
Yeah, just to counterplay so that you could just get everything, and make sure they can't go off too much. And then I played 3 apes. Just pressure, energy for Champa, or even like just Surge.
Surge Awaken if you need to.
And then I also played 3 of the draw apes. Yellow energy, Surge, draw 2. Pretty basic. And then that's for that.
Except for the battle cards, right?
No, there's more.
What is there?
There's just a lot. All right, I played 3 heartfelt pleads.
Okay, so now what did you think about this card for the weekend?
I did not like it because it rarely comes up.
Rarely comes up.
Rarely comes up. The
Okay.
most I would do with it is just charge it, and then that will be my yellow, or
So-
or surge.
So this is a card you'd consider cutting them.
Yes.
Okay. But they look nice.
Yeah, they do. And then I also have one.
One hidden power.
Yep.
hmm
And just declare double strike. It won me a lot of games.
With the Goku leader swing.
Yeah, then 10k on top of that, crit is just like, oh, that's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It was just wasting a couple cards. And then I had Black Smoke
Black smoke.
as my secret.
Very nice.
The fact that you have a lot of options with Black Smoke helps out a lot.
Thank you, noise.
Having options to mill, draw, or clear board, get rid of your opponent's hand. This is really good. I like it. And then I also got 2 Battle to the Death.
So now why Battle to the Death?
Battle to the Death against specific surge cards. With specific boss monsters, you just minus it and then just get sent to the drop area. Take 3 life up to. You don't have to take life at all. Or you could even do the opposite where take 3 life and then don't choose anything.
And it also helps you against the surge, the Piccolo surge that doesn't attack you normally.
So it puts me at 5, which is exactly where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have 4 beans.
4 beans. Now we're going. Okay.
Just Sense Bean.
Pretty stable.
Yeah.
And the last cards.
Last cards is Frost Deadly Poison.
How did you like this card?
This card was really good. At times it would be a little cloggy.
Mhm.
Like maybe I might consider cutting one out. But for most of the event, it's just been really good.
It's pretty good. And that's it for the main deck, right?
Yeah,
Do you
that's
want to go
it
into
for-
the side deck?
Yes.
I see what the side deck is.
All right. Side deck is 3 Vegetas.
Mm-hmm.
This is to control your opponent's board because if they make one too big, this cuts it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also had 3 Paths to Greatness.
Now I wonder why this is here.
Yeah, there's only one reason why that's here, and that's for the Gogeta.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
wonder who you got that from.
Yeah, I wonder who.
Yeah, me too. I don't know.
I got it from you, Martin. So because they're both 19k attack,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why I ran it with the Gogeta. And then I played 2 Desperate Measures.
Now, how did you like this card? It's not a card that's commonly cited right now, but what did you think of it?
It was really good because it gets rid of Topo as the negate, Champa. It's also really good against the Majin Buu matchup
Right.
because you could just bounce back the 2-drop during their turn 2 and their turn ends.
Very nice.
So it lets you survive a couple more turns. I got Wizard's Corrosion. This was mainly for Gohan since they just pressure you so much.
Right.
And then I also have 2 Topos.
They gotta be shiny too.
Yeah, they do. The Topos is for Boo and also for Gohan.
Very nice. So there's some changes you would want to make to the deck, I suspect. But overall, how'd the weekend go for you?
The weekend went really good, honestly. Like I felt like I did it as well as as the best I could.
You did? But I know you're hungry, so we gotta go get food after this.
Yeah, I'm real hungry.
Yeah. So do you want to get into any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to my team, the dudes. Everyone performed well. Kevin performed well. Carlos performed well. Even Zach performed well because he hasn't really played because he's our newest member. And it's really good that he really showed us what he could do. And a shout out to Martin for helping me. Actually, no, I helped you. I helped you make the deck.
Long story short, he gave me the idea, I gave him the list.
And then we just made improvements from there.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Cardforge Gaming they are our sponsors and provided us with a lot of stuff for us to use. Also shout out to Jeff who let me borrow his Black Smoke.
Yep. And shout outs to a lot of other people to make this deck shiny for this profile.
Yes.
Like the homie Miggy and myself.
Because he had almost everything looking side to side.
Looking all suspicious over here, but he knows. He knows it's him.
Yeah, he knows. All right.
But that's pretty much for the deck profile. Once again, thank you for that, and congrats on the top 8. Actually, 2 top 8s.
Yeah,
actually.
2 top 8.
Regional and TOP.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate I had to miss regional because I wanted to do Daylon's thing.
But it's okay. It's okay. You did
Honest,
well.
Yeah, it was honestly worth.
Now it's time to relax. Alrighty, man. Take care.
Take care, guys.